you tell me a time when someone has done something kind that had a major impact on your life, and how did it make you feel?
So the one instance that comes to my mind is when I was traveling back from SF after a work trip back to New York. It was a red eye, and I wasn't prepared for the flight temperature. It was so cold, and I didn't have socks on. I didn't have any sweaters to keep me cozy. So I went to the air hostess in the economy section where I was and asked if there's a blanket or socks. They didn't have anything. My co-passenger, who was also this incredibly kind guy, he teaches poetry, and he also showed me a book where he had compiled these poems of all the children in his class.
Oh, wow.
So really kind guy. So first of all, I ran into this guy. He suggests that I should go and talk to the first class air hostess. Maybe they can help me out. So then I, without any expectation, went to the first class. And usually I would get, who cares? And that's what I expected. But then this female, this was a Delta flight. This air hostess is like, hey, I don't have a blanket or a socks, but I have an idea. She goes to the coffee machine. She makes coffee, collects all the coffee grounds, which are hot, and in something like something that doesn't leak, and then wrapped it with some paper and gave it to me so that I can put it under my feet, because that acted like a hot compress.
Oh, wow.
To help keep my feet warm.
Innovative.
Yeah, it was it made me feel like if you want to help someone, then you figure out a way to help them. There was this clear intention, and it, she didn't have to, but she chose to.
Oh, that's so
help
nice.
me. So yeah, I just always remember her.
Oh, that is really nice.
Such a wonderful woman.
That's a great story. I'm like, I was like, I wonder what she did. So that's so interesting.
Exactly.
And my second question is, to someone that is watching this that might be having a tough time in life, what is a word of encouragement that you would give them?
I'm also having a bit of a tough time in life. It is totally understandable that you're going through tough times. It's definitely, a world which sometimes feels full of cruelty and greed. But I would tell them that there are kind people out there who will be there for you. So you just need to, I think, go out there and form your community and ask for help. Ask for help, important. Because there are people who would choose to be there for you and choose to help you.
Oh. Can you tell me a time when someone's kindness had a major impact on your life, and how did it make you feel?
Absolutely. There was a time where, growing up, I was going through some tough times, and somebody opened up their home to myself.
Wow.
And it was a tough time, family-wise, real personal. And I had nowhere to go, and they opened up the doors to me, and I was very grateful of that situation, and it definitely something that's impacted my life positively.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that. I really appreciate
100%.
it.
Kind of goes a long way. So.
It really does, truly.
Empathy goes a far way.
Yeah.
It does. It does. Do you have a time that you'd like to share, or I can get to the next question if you want.
Well, but that one is because how you have someone to help you in a time of need. I had someone help me. Again, my foreman, Paz.
Yeah.
Shout out Paz. One thing I said was to him that made him realize I wanted to grow as a person was, teach me. I want to learn. And not a lot of people was willing to drop their ego to say, teach me. Because everyone wants to feel right, even if they're wrong. And they will defend stupidity before they embrace intelligence. So for me, when I met him, I didn't know what I know now. And to this day, and even to him, he's no longer teaching me in the way of being this way. It's like, yo, you made it this far. Let's go over here now. Let's see how far we can go over there. So again, that's why I said with my foreman at Silver Star, he really gave me a kindness that everyone wants to help you learn.
Right.
And same thing what you were saying, someone to help you grow or show you that even if you're not family, you still are family to me. So again,
Oh, yeah.
kindness goes a far way.
It does. And so my second question is, to someone out there that might be having a tough time, what is a kind word of encouragement that you would want to give them?
Easy. Kind word of encouragement would be, listen, our emotions, they're temporary. Open up your frame of mind into what can happen later on down the road. Like, when I mean temporarily, the way I look at it is, when I go through anything tough, let's say any type of adversity, I always look like, okay, how am I gonna laugh at the situation 5 years from now. It's gonna pass.
That's good.
It's going to pass, right? You're gonna look at this 5 years from now, and you're gonna be like,
Nah, he really is, because I got something to see off of that too.
yeah,
We're done though.
you're gonna look at this like 5 years from now, and you're gonna realize that, you know what, that was a very tough time, and I didn't know how to address it, but I got past it, and now I can look back at it and
There
be
you
like,
go.
you know what, it wasn't that big of a deal. And that's how we should address every situation going forward. It's only temporarily.
I'm taking that word. I'm taking that
100%.
word.
In other words, I'll say just breathe, because I'm gonna
That's
put
good.
this. When I first started in my trade, and I was telling you,
Yeah.
remember I told you I was telling you this. I had a one tech when I worked in Mercedes-Benz Manhattan. I was the worst technician. I was breaking every part. I was doing whatever job I was doing. I was breaking everything. And the joke was, yo, Steph, you the worst technician here. I could have went off emotion and said, get mad. I was like, yo, but key word is you said technician. Regardless, good or bad, I'm still a technician. That's why I go back to a person of kindness that said, let me teach you, and I'll show you how to grow.
Oh, so
Looking at the
full
glass
circle
half
full.
message.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know why? If you can't, don't brew on something you can't make coffee. Because coffee keeps you going when you drink it. It gives you energy to keep moving.
Y'all both spitting today, okay?
Nah, it's just the drinks. We just didn't get out. But point, like, it's just everything happens, good or bad. Appreciate it.
Bad things happen to everybody. And
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I'd rather, like I said,
Don't feel alone.
Listen,
That's a
it's
message
better
that
to
I've
wake
been
up
hearing a
6
lot.
o'clock in the morning than knowing that you'll be 6 feet deep.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And like, I've been through a lot from ages 17 to 27. Seen a lot more than the average person. And like, I can honestly say now at this point, nothing can faze me. And the word of encouragement I would give that person is, don't ever let your circumstance.
Listen to him.
Don't ever let your
Listen to them.
circumstance change who you are as a person.
It's good.
It should make you stronger.
There you go.
It should make you more
Yeah.
positive, because there's other people that are also dealing with things that are maybe worse than what you're dealing with. And what they need is, they need the positivity to understand, like, guess what? It's emotion, brush it off.
There you go.
It's going to pass. And once it passes, it's a story in your journey for where you're actually supposed to go. To where when other people are struggling, you're able to have that conversation with them. And guess what? I done been there.
Yeah.
It's going to be all right.
It gets better.
It's just
Gets
part of the journey.
Yes.
There you
It's
go.
just part of it. Dust it off. Turn on some music you like, that you listen to.
If you can't laugh at
Yeah.
yourself, you will never laugh at anything. I've done a lot of
100%.
stupid things. I've had things in my life
Yeah.
that I was like, I got mad when friends told me, made a joke about it. At the time, I didn't see it then. Now looking back at it, it's like, yo, you know something? You were just trying to give me the bright side of the joke. I was looking at the negative side.
Yeah.
And you know what? I was wrong for how I reacted, but at the same time, I didn't see it in the way you seen it. Life got to show you that, because you're going to go through it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to learn to laugh at yourself at some point in your life and realize, yo, you know, sometimes being a clown is okay, because when a clown at a party makes everyone laugh and feel happy. Who the hell cares? It's 5 minutes of your life, not a lifetime of your life that you feel embarrassed and stupid.
Yeah.
5 minutes of being stupid is better than a lifetime of being stupid.
My first question is, can you tell me a time when someone's kindness made an impact on your life, and how did it make you feel?
I once slipped with a lunch tray, and I was too embarrassed to get lunch again, so the teacher went and got it for me, and that made me feel really warm, and that was very kind.
Wow, it's amazing, honestly, the things that stick with us, even though it's years and years later, like something like that happened. So yeah,
It could have been really embarrassing, but it ended up being a fond memory. It was very sweet.
Oh, that's so nice.
I actually got into a little argument with a friend, and the next time I saw her, she took me to yoga, and we did a little workshop. So I thought that was an act of kindness, because she didn't need to do that. So I think making a connection after having a disagreement was
Oh, wow.
an act of kindness in a way.
Really is very kind. Do you want to go ahead?
For me, it was a time when I was in Spain and then just really got lost and then was trying to ask for direction, and someone was in this really long line for a tapas bar, but then like she just left her line and then actually like showed me where to go.
Oh, wow.
And she was almost like there, so I think that was like truthfully like an act of kindness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And my second question, if someone out there maybe watching this that's having a tough time, what's a word of encouragement that you would give them?
Just one word?
Oh no, it could be
I would
any
just say
word.
remember that it'll pass. Like this too shall pass, and there'll be brighter days.
Yeah. That's been like the running message that I've been getting from interviewing people, and I'm like, it's true, you know? Yeah.
Say just keep having faith and then believe everything will work out.
Yes.
Yeah. I would say, like, if you're having a tough day, to, like, give yourself some grace and understand that, like, everyone has things that go on, and you need to give yourself some credit for the good things in your life and the good things that you're doing, and just keep going.
I would also recommend hanging out with friends that will lift you up and empower you
Yes.
and remind you who you are.
I love that. I love that so much.
Kindness. There was many moments. Kindness is when your mom tells she's proud of me. This is kind. This is kind when there is some simple moments with friends. There's no special attention, but there's just the moment with kindness as a mood. Okay.
Yeah, when our child told us that he is happy,
Oh wow.
this is kindness, really.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
And to someone out there that's watching that might be having a tough time,
Okay.
what is a word of encouragement that you would give them?
Sometimes it's hard, but after it's good.
Yeah.
After the rain, you have
The sun
sunshine.
shines again. Yes.
So this art, the life is hard, but you have good moment to live too.
yes.
Yes. Maybe sometimes you need to be in that moment, in that mood.
To enjoy the other
yes,
one.
Yes, yes. But just enjoy this moment too. This is very important to enjoy this moment, because sometimes you feel depressed, you feel anxious about things. I'm a psychologist, so
Oh wow.
I know much about this.
Oh, wow.
And I feel sometimes like this. It's not because I'm a psychologist. No.
You're
But
human.
yes, I'm just human. We need that. We need some moments when we are depressed to think, to ask ourselves some question, some important question. Okay. And then there will be good moments, but it's okay for them.
Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it.
The last day in New York. So
Oh
for
wow!
us,
Safe travels, okay?
Thank you.
Take care. Can you tell me a time when someone's kindness made an impact on your life, and how did it make you feel?
Oh God, I have to think. I feel like there's like so many moments though.
Yeah, you can tell more than one. Trust me, I don't mind at all.
Or kindness impacted your life?
Someone's
Okay.
kindness.
Okay, when I was in middle school, like I was upset about, I don't even know what I was upset about, but I was like sitting on my curb, like at my house, my parents' house, and then like there was a neighbor that had just moved in down the street, and she was like, oh, you know, I can tell you're upset about something, you know, like what's going on, you know, whatever. And like I mean, I'll just fast forward, but like I've been family friends with that neighbor for like 10 years, and now like we're good for, like my parents are family friends with them, and like she and her husband, and we have like, I don't know, just like cookouts together, and like so it's just kind of like even a small moment of kindness can foster like a lifetime of connection. So
wow.
I don't know, that's just like something that like really quickly that comes to mind.
Oh wow, that's so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
It really. I was telling someone earlier. I'm like, it's memories from so long ago that you really don't know have such a lasting impact that until someone asks you like,
Oh, yeah.
can you think of a memory? But
Oh,
and
yeah.
also to someone out there that may be going through a tough time, what's a word of encouragement that you would give them?
always be kind to other people. Like you never know what other people are going through. I don't know, even just like asking someone like how they are, like, you know, like in American culture, like we just say like, hey, how are you? But you just say good, you know, it's like, but you don't like really ask like how they are and like checking up on people. And like, especially there's like a lot of stigma around, like, for example, like even like men's emotions and things like that. So like, I don't know, I always check in with my friends. Like it doesn't matter who they are to me. Like I always call them, I always check up on them. So just like always check in on your homies. And I just heard a quote that was like, instead of thinking about us and now, instead of thinking about yourself and the now, like think about us and tomorrow. You know, so it's just like expand your horizons bigger than just yourself, you know?
Yes. I literally have just started doing interviews and I'm meeting so many amazing people, and you just really never know what people have to say, and like at the core of humans, I think we are kind, you know, and I also think there's a stigma around even New York City that's like everybody's just on the go, and it's true. That's true. But if you stop and just take a moment, I think it can have a lasting
impact. And I think the biggest thing for me is like I always say to people, like, think about people over profit.
Oh,
you know, like that's something that we don't talk about, like,
especially now, especially today.
Especially like if you look at like the way that people live in like different countries, it's just kind of like they're very focused on family. They're very focused on like taking time off, and like for example. Not to get like political, but like, you know, if you look at like Chinese society, like what they do for their citizens, like there are certain things that like operate at a loss, but they continue to do it because it's like it benefits their people. Whereas like in America, you know, like if something is like operating at a loss, like it's deprecated. And so it's just kind of like, how can you have like a functioning society that like cares about people when you don't even show up in the little ways, you know? So I'm the biggest believer of like people over profit always. You know, you cannot have a functioning society if all you care about is like money.
People over profit.
People over profit, man. Like you can't care about your people if you only care about money. Like that's only caring about the top 2%, you know, and it just shows.
Yes.
So people over profit, very important message.
Good message. It's a great message.